Hi everybody, Graham here. Finally, been a busy day, but not with We Share Abundance, unfortunately. Okay, I'm here with the updates from We Share Abundance and associated programs, and we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. I'll be heading over to Facebook in a moment because if things go wrong, it's usually in the hookup with Facebook, and because we also get more comments there than anywhere else. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation, and we've been around for about 3 years, putting in foundations, and we're now building our economy. As we build our economy, the wealth of our nation will grow, and with that, the wealth of all our citizens will grow. So who can be a citizen? Anybody. There's no fee to join. Just come with a positive mental attitude, a willingness to share love and abundance, and you'll fit in really well. And we accept people from every continent, country, color, class, creed, gender, background, financial status, educational level, you name it, fat, thin, old, young, it doesn't matter. You're all just seen as human beings, part of the great family of humanity. And we recognize that every human being is unique, and so has something unique to offer our community, and as such is of equal value to every other member of our community. I see that we do have people in the chat already, and we've got Lewis in from Portugal in YouTube, and we've got somebody in from Southern Alabama, USA. I wonder who that could possibly be. Let's go over to Facebook and we'll find out if it really is Deborah Nichols. Okay, so I'm heading over to Facebook now, and when I get there, I'm going to be looking for We Share Abundance Publicly group. And when I get to that group, I'm going to make sure that my speaker is turned off so we don't get feedback. And then I'm going to be looking for the 30th of May. So far, so good. And to expand, we should get the comments coming up. Hi there, we've got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA. We've got Norman in from Doncaster in the UK. Today, unfortunately, I've been, I say unfortunately, it doesn't really make a lot of difference one day in the scheme of things worldwide. But I've been away for most of the day. We had to go to Barnstaple today, and it takes a day. It's not a day's drive there and back, but by the time you've got there and done the things that you need to do back, it's pretty much a day. We've also got Zena coming in from um, Edinburgh in Scotland, um, north of the border there in England. Edinburgh, the capital of Scotland, of course. And we got Richard in from Devon, enjoying beautiful weather like we have here in Cornwall. It's been a beautiful day and lovely day to travel. Driving up to Barnstaple was a real joy. And driving back was a real joy. We stopped off at Bideford Rugby Club on the way back, not for anything other than to give Cody a run on the rugby field. Not the main one, but the training field. So um, it was an enjoyable day, but I didn't get much done for We Share Abundance. I'll bring you up to date with exactly where we are in a moment. We will get started with our usual prayer, a very short prayer to help us find true happiness in life. Because isn't that what we all seek? No matter, you may think you want that car. Why do you want it? You want it because you think it'll make you happy. Or you want a house, or you want to pay off your debts, or you want to pay for your kids to go through college. Why do you want to do these things? Because you believe it'll make you happy. And you will get pleasure from doing those things, but you won't get lasting happiness. There'll always be something else that you need to do to find happiness. It's constantly going to be there. What else do I need? What else must I do? happiness can't be bought. It can only be found through loving service to other people. And that's what our prayer's about. The great thing about focusing on loving service to other people, ignoring the rewards. You don't have to worry about the reward. Just go out there and help as many people as you can in as many ways as you can. And you'll find that everything that you want and need in life flows to you. And you won't have that feeling of, I need to search for something else. There's got to be something more to it. You know, you'll already have that contentment within you, and all the things that you want and need materially will just happen. So that's what our little prayer is about. And we also have a little affirmation to follow that, which helps us shed any prejudices we picked up along the way through our lives, so that we can see everybody just as a member of the big family of humanity. We're not worried about any of the superficial differences, whether they're bald or hairy or male or female or young or old or fat or thin. Doesn't matter. They're just human beings created in the image of God. Within every human being, there is a need to be loved and the desire to love. And that is the absolute peace that is within you when you can realize that that is there. Forget about all the dressing, forget about everything else, and get down to what is really deep inside you, and you will live a beautiful, happy life. And you'll want to serve others because you will have that unconditional love in your heart. Okay, so let's get started right now. And before we do, let's just see, we've got Oneji in from Nigeria. Um, Lovely to see people from all over the world. We have members in every continent, most of the countries in the world, and we are a growing again nation. We did grow very, very quickly at the beginning, but we were not sustainable in what we were doing, and people got hyped up. They thought it was another of these big business opportunities where you make millions of money, overnight. And we never intended it to be that way, but it did turn out that way in the first 6 months. But it wasn't sustainable. We would have had to either close down or change. Closing down is never an option with us. We're here for many, many generations, not just for months, years. We are building a legacy for you and your family for the future, for many generations to come long after you and I are both departed this mortal world. Okay, so let's get started now with our short prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, that through that love each member may find the joy of service. Through service, bless each member, that they may attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And the affirmation we have is, we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, who else have we got? We've got Kingsley in from Manchester, UK as well. I don't have much to report because, one, Deviani is on vacation. I did get a Skype message from her saying that they'd reached Paris. Um, so she's currently enjoying the weather in Paris. It's a beautiful city, and hopefully they'll find some really lovely, um, genuine Parisian cuisine. I advise her to avoid the tourist spots for that. Find the places where the locals eat. That's always the the thing to do wherever you travel in the world. Look for places that are packed out with the locals. And if you find those places, you're going to get good food. It may not suit your palate because it may be good food for the locals, but it may be something that you're completely unaccustomed to. But at least you'll taste the local flavors. For me, I enjoy whatever food. Um, there's nothing I won't eat, and most things I enjoy. The only thing I've really not enjoyed, and I don't know why, but that's jellied eels. Um, I mean, I can eat them. It's not that if somebody gave me a plate of jellied eels, I would say, "Oh no, I can't eat those." I could eat them, but they don't do anything for me. They just, to me, taste like just salty water. I might as well just have a cup of brine. Anyway, maybe I got some bad ones. I don't know, but there you go. Right. So that's where Debbie Ann is. So that's why we're getting nothing done development-wise. She's there with her family, enjoying a well-deserved and earned vacation. I've been away today. We had to go to Barnstaple today. It didn't take that long to get there. It's maybe an hour, a bit less, maybe to get there, a bit less than an hour to get back. But you have to uh, plan things. We can't leave Cody alone. He's never been left on his own. He gets anxiety. Um, It may be better now, but we've not tried it for a long time. When we first got him, we tried to get him used to being on his own, and uh, he'd rip to shreds everything that he could get his teeth into, and when he got back, he was so pleased to see you, and then he'd cower in a corner because he thought he was going to get eaten up or something. It's a rescue dog. So in the end, we we moved and things happened, and we've never been leaving him. And um, even if I go out for half an hour without him, he sits by the door. And Laura's still there, but he sits by the door, just his nose against the door. And sometimes he'll howl and cry, and he doesn't do any damage. But Laura's there anyway. If he did, she would be able to stop him. But he doesn't. He just but if we were both missing, I don't know what would happen. So he always goes with us. Anywhere we go, and there's a song about anywhere you go, take the weather with you. It's beautiful weather today. Anywhere we go, we take Cozy with us um, because uh, because it makes us happy, keeps him happy. Okay, simple. Um, so by the time you plan for that, you take him for a walk before you go, and you've got to stop on the way, and you've got to have water for him, and you've got to do the things that you went there for. When hospitals are involved, I mean, there's nothing serious went on today, but if you've got a hospital appointment, you can guarantee that you don't get seen at the time of the appointment. It's usually half an hour to an hour later, and then it takes half an hour to an hour to get out. So you're looking at, a couple of hours and sometimes more, and then it all adds up. By the time you finish, you've lost a day. Not lost a day, but you've had a day in a different, enjoyable way than you would normally spend your day. Let's put it that way. Okay, so I've done pretty much nothing. I did manage to get an email out this morning about the EFT pools plan, and I'll be quite honest, I'm shocked that there was no response to it. So I don't know whether it was it didn't go out or whether I really wrote it badly or what. Um, what we need what we need for the benefit of We Share Abundance is 14 people to upgrade in EFT pools for a minimum $349, I believe. If that happens, we will make a minimum of $50,000 a year for our. We, I did manage to get our involvement there increased to the minimum that was required. Our minimum was 549, so we've got $550 in there as we share abundance. But we need another 13 people to step up to the mark with at least $359 to put us in that founder's position where we will have that guaranteed income every year, in addition to the staking income we'll make from the $500 that we've got in there. To me, it seems like a no-brainer. We've got several people that have already put in $99 or $150. Those people can add to their pools, their staking there, to bring it up to $350. I know that the information that I've given you isn't very complete, but I would have expected maybe one or two people to have enrolled, even if they didn't invest. There's been absolutely no movement on it. So I'm pretty shocked by it, but we will persist with it and hopefully we'll get to that founder's position. I've not been able to calculate what we can give the founders or the people that help us get to being a founder, because that founder's position will benefit the whole of We Share Abundance. So the people that help us get there, those 14 people, deserve some credit. And I know that we get 6% commission on everything that people invest. So anybody that puts in $349 or more will definitely get a rebate of 6% because we've got that in commission. We can give it back to the people. So if you put in 349, and we get late in the day, been busy day, let's call it 350 as a round figure, and the times 0.94. It'll net down to 329. So it's not a fortune knocked off, but it's saving you what, $21. Is that right? 250 times 6. Doesn't sound right. No, 350 times. Yeah, it is right. $21. It's me, late in the day. So it'll save you $21. Now, I know that definitely as a minimum you will get back. I've not yet had chance to sort of delve into how things work with as if we hit that target. I know that you get 10% on your front line. Now, whether they give an extra 4% on top of the 6% you've already received, or whether it's from people after you've got your 14, I don't know. There are also other benefits like $99 a month added into your pool. So you've got $99 compounding for 6 months, and they give you $99 every week. So every week you get $99 that will compound for 6 months. Now, I've not had time to sit down and calculate what that is actually worth in terms of cash. I'm also not absolutely certain what happens at the end of 6 months, whether that $99 is then disappears or whether it's still there and you can reinvest that $99. So there are a few things I need to find out before I finalize things, but what I am aiming to be able to do is everybody that puts in $349 or more, or the first 14 that put in $349, and you can, if you've already put in 99, you can add to that to bring it up to the 349 or 350 or whatever you want it to be. Whatever you've already put in, you can add to it. If you've not invested anything yet, you can put in $349. If you've already invested, there's only one person that's put in more than 349. He's what I would do if I had the money, and that is he's put for the big plan, $1,000. But it counts as one person for 349 for qualifying. So we've got that one person that has helped us so far. We need another 13 at $349. What I aiming to do, I can't promise that I will do it because I have to make sure that it is viable. But what I'm aiming to do is to make sure that everybody that puts in $349 or more, the first 14 that do, that get us qualified, will receive at least $349 back in rebates from us. So if you put in $349, it means you've got that stake in there and it'll be free. Now, once again, I'm not guaranteeing that I'll be able to do it, but it's what I'm hoping to be able to do. I've got to run the figures. I've got to have time to do that properly, find out how we can do it. If you put in $1,000, like the person that's helped us so far, I can't give the $1,000 back. Um, but we will cap it at that 349. So you'll get 349. So even if you put in $1,000 to get $349 back is a big discount. I don't want to discourage you from putting in $1,000 because I think that is the best option. But I can't give you $1,000. I know we're going to be able to do that. I know that now for a fact. I'm not absolutely certain that we'll be able to get to that 349 figure at this moment in time. I need time to go through all the numbers and everything else, but that's what I'll be aiming to do. And it will only apply to the first 14 that get us qualified. If you are hoping to qualify yourself and you think you can get 14 people at $349, then you need to put in $359. No, uh, $549, sorry, $549 at least, because you've got to have that as a personal investment to get to being a founder. Then you're going to have 14 people that invest at least 349 in their first month. There are only, I think, 450 founders positions available. We've got to act fast. We have to get this done and done quickly. It will benefit every member of We Share Abundance. If you can't afford 349, don't think that you shouldn't get involved in this plan. It's a very good plan anyway. You can put in whatever you can afford. But I can't give you anything back unless it's 349 or more. Anybody that puts in 349 or more will get a minimum of 6% back, definitely, which is just our commission going back out. Anybody that helps us get to that first 14 at 349, I'll be doing whatever I can from whatever we achieve to ensure that you get 349 back. It won't be instant. It may come over a period of months as we or weeks, definitely, as we start getting income from the benefits of being a founder member. But it's a real good opportunity. It is a banker. Um, we have three bankers. Vortic is just $50. EFT pools is $99, and information you're looking at a minimum of $1,500, which you can net down until tomorrow to $1,000. Um, they are really, really solid plans that will pay you pretty much forever. Okay, you get involved in those three plans within a year or two. All your financial worries will be gone forever. Money won't buy you happiness, but it will reduce your stress from not being able to pay your bills, pay your rent, having credit card payments, being in debt. It will reduce your stress, and that will benefit you immensely. Happiness is easier to achieve once you're at that level of being stress free and you've got that inner peace that comes with that. Because then you say, okay, I can go out and I can help people. And I don't need to worry about it. I don't need to worry about the money. It doesn't matter whether I make money off them or not. It doesn't matter whether they choose to buy from me or not. Excuse me. I apologize for that. So money comes into the equation if if you don't know where your next meal is coming from and so on. It's difficult to have the mindset of going out and just excuse me, helping other people. But if you have your basic essentials covered, then your whole life can change. So yeah, having some money is important. You don't need millions and millions of dollars, but if that's what you want and you concentrate on service, it is what you can have. Um, maybe you wouldn't want it once you understand the joy of living that satisfied life through service. But maybe you still want lots of other things. You'll get them. Don't worry about it. They will flow to you. Okay, we've got Andrew in from New Zealand. I don't think I've mentioned him before. And we've got Kingsley in from Manchester. I'm not sure we mentioned him, but we have done now. Of course, it's good morning to Andrew. Good evening to a lot of people that are on here. Good night to some. Good afternoon to a few others. I think it's afternoon for Deborah. Okay, so if you haven't yet taken the time to get involved in EFT and you have $99 or more, just do it. If you have $350, you can be a blessing not only to yourself, but to all the members of We Share Abundance. We need another 13 people for $350 or more. Okay? That pretty much is all I've got for you. I did have time to get the numbers out. Excuse me again. We have a net decrease of 1 in our registered members to 39,195. What that basically means is we've taken out a number of people that are not interested, they've not logged in for 2 months. But we've had registrations, and we've just had 1 registration less than the people we've taken out. We have an increase of 16 in our active members. These are people that are logging in every day. Many of them are new members. to 4031. And we have no change in the membership of Multiply Weether, but we have an extra dollar in the bonus pool to $10,160.75. I don't see any questions here today. I'm going to go to the app now, Melon app. Changed its name. It's called Talk Studio Streamlabs.com. You know, don't make it any better. Don't make it any worse. So let's just have a look and see if we've got any people in from YouTube other than Lewis or from Twitch. Lewis says, I received your email. I haven't signed up yet, but I will. Thank you, Lewis. Lewis is somebody that really does support We Share Abundance and our mission and goals, as most of the people that attend these live events do. And that's it, really. That's everything from everybody, and that's all I've got for you. Not much today, but everything is well. Everything is good in the world. We have beautiful weather here in the UK, which we all appreciate, um, because it so seldom happens. No, that's not perhaps true, but to get an extended period of summery weather is really a blessing. Okay, until tomorrow, I'll be here, same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. Until then, get out there, share love and abundance. Be a Weezer warrior. Find true happiness in life through helping others, through being of service to others. And I'll see you all tomorrow. I love you all. Thank you for being here. And if you're watching the replays, thank you for watching the replays. Thank you always for the people in the live event. And there are so many people watch the replays because the live event timing isn't convenient. I know today as well there is a live event from Avazu, which started at 7 o'clock, same time as our meeting here. So I'm not there, and I know some of you people aren't there, but some of our people will be there. God bless you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for being here. I love you all, and see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Yeah, in a wild crocodile. Woo.